gentlemen, my name is Willem. I'm here at the Brussels Auto Show to share a lot of new cars with all of you petrolheads and becoming new car owners. I'm here at the car of the year, guys. What will be it for this year? I'm guessing an electric car and I think I'm right or I'm wrong. An electric car is supported a bit now, of course, by the automotive industry. It's an industry like all industries, they want to make a lot of money. So what is the new car of the year? Of course, fully electric one. You have two versions even from it. It's from the French brand Renault. Renault has made a very interesting design, they say, but they try to bring back a bit of heritage for the Renault brand, and they done it quite well. I like the design of the car, but it would have been the perfect car to replace maybe a Volkswagen Beetle or a Fiat 500 or iconic cars like that, because it has an iconic design. It has a good look. That's a thing they achieved, but they didn't put an engine in there. They forgot something, that the people that walk around here are actually petrol heads, and we put petrol in a car and they forgot to put an engine in this one. So I think the car of the year award is a bit bought off from Renault and other car manufacturers, and of course supported by the government, like all of you will know. I'm gonna take you here through. You have two versions, like I said. It's the Alpine version, the sporty one. So this time they put the battery fully open, and in the Renault you have like the 50% of battery capacity. In my opinion, of course, a lot of people will say, Willem, you're a bit hating on electric cars, but that's actually what I'm doing. So well guessed. Here you have an Alpine right behind me, and next to it a Renault, and I'm gonna take you through, so keep watching if you are interested in the Car of the Year awards. Here you have the Alpine version, like I said, the more sporty one that will of course propel you very fast from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. But if you want to be propelled very fastly, then you have here in Belgium a very interesting thing. We do it in every city around Belgium. You can go what we called to the kermis, and there you can also go very fast in an attraction that will spin you around and do a lot of other crazy things. We even have big parks in it here in Belgium, that you can have sort of the feeling in your stomach that you go very fast, or that you're doing something that gives you sort of butterflies in your stomach. And I'm sure these cars will of course give you that feeling, but like I said, I'm not spending 40,000 euros on a car to just have a bit of feeling in my stomach. Then I go to my yearly kermis at my local town, and then I can also have a very nice experience. So here is the Renault variant. It's closed for now. The one with the 70% battery capacity and the one with the 100% battery pack. Guys, it's very sad. It's a car, if they put like a 2-liter engine in there, a nice 5-in-line engine or something, it would sell, I think, very well. A lot of people here will be more interested in it. If you have the possibility to buy a fully electric car, of course, then the reason why you buy it is because you are an entrepreneur like I am, and then you can deduct it from your taxes, and it's very interesting. But I think the people that are spending that much money on a car are not going to put it in an overpriced hatchback. Yeah, it's the truth, guys. Sadly for this car, it's really sad because I really like the design. I really like it, what they've done here in the front to give it a sporty look. But yeah, they forgot something, and I'm going to tell you now some about the specs of this new Renault car. Because if you have the opportunity to buy one, then you will be very interested in what I have to say. 2025 Car of the Year award is going to this Renault 5 E-Tech. The starting price is 27,000 euros, so quite expensive. Like I said, it only has 120 horsepower, so it looks more sporty than it actually is. You can drive only 300 kilometers with it fully electric, so I don't know what the Car of the Year jury is doing while they nominate cars like this, but I think they were or drunk or on drugs or something else, because it has like a bad range, 300 kilometers only. It doesn't have that much horsepower. It's fully electric. Those are like 3 red flags for me to not give it an award like that. So yeah, it's wild nowadays, but that's what the life is. You have about 3 different versions you can go for. It's the Evolution version, the Techno version, like a lot of party people like you will go to techno parties, and then the Iconic 5 version, and that one has 150 horsepower, so you almost get like, I think, the 80% of battery till you go to the Alpine, and then you have a bit of a bigger range. It's then 410 kilometers they claim of full electric driving. Yeah, and the cheapest version, of course, they also make a very cheap one. Like I say, the Evolution probably will only give you 300 kilometers of range and 95 horsepower. In comparison, guys, this is 27,000 euros. Let's see, a Renault Clio is priced brand new at 15,350 euros. In comparison with this, 26,900 euros, almost double the price for a car you can only drive 300 kilometers. Yeah, if you're looking for a new vacuum cleaner, then this will maybe do it for you. Then I'm going to tell you some of the specs on this Alpine, because it's, like I said, with the 100% battery they put in this one. It starts at 39,000 euros, so it's almost the same price as you would have in an Alpine 110. So again, I know which one I would pick. And then the car is producing 220 horsepower, 6.4 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 300 Newton meters of torque, and a 380 kilometer range of fully electric driving. And it looks almost the same as the Renault. It's a bit more expensive, drives a little bit faster, but again, the same emotionless car as you have in the Renault 5. So I'm gonna quit with taking these cars down, because otherwise they maybe sell one. Then here you have Alfa Romeo, another very interesting car for me. I was looking forward to, but yeah, like again, a fully electric one. This is 37,000 euros, so for less money as an Alpine, you have this one. If you are looking for a fully electric one, maybe this is more interesting. It's a bit bigger, of course, if you have a family, a bit more interesting. It has 136 horsepower. Again, not the craziest, but you can also go for a more sporty one that is producing 280 horsepower. So a bit more. A thing they done very well is the time it takes to charge this full electric, full new Alfa Romeo. It's only 5 hours and 5 hours 45 minutes. 0 to 100% of battery. So that's quite well. Like you see, it was also a finalist at the Car of the Year award, and I think maybe this car should have won it because it has 410 kilometers of range, more as the Renault. It's a bigger car. Again, it does just the same. It will also propel you in under 6 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. I'm not a journalist that's working for any car brand or any magazine. So I think if I should pick one out of the finalists here, I think this Alfa Romeo Junior should have won, in my opinion. It also has like a very good looking grille here in the front, very sporty, and it's a bit bigger, it's more practical. It's cheaper as the Alpine. It's of course more expensive as the Renault, but it looks as more of a complete car to me than sort of the toy form car that doesn't have the real toy engine in there. So it's like buying a model car and then dreaming of the real car. So I want to say to all of you, make sure to subscribe, make sure to watch the other videos here at the Brussels Auto Show, and I see you in the next one. Bye! People that are interested in electric cars, I'm going to say if you want to drive environmentally friendly, then you should do as I do, and you should just take the bicycle. You can even have an electric bicycle. So if you're that worried about global warming, then just take the bike and think about driving an electric car isn't the solution.